Yo, everybody, it's the Crimson Brothers back, for SummerSlam Night 2.
Nice.
So I've never seen such a drastic difference in two nights. Like, Night 1 SummerSlam was the worst show of all time. I didn't care about anything, but Night 2 was like a lot better. It was a good to great show, in my opinion, honestly. I thought it was a good show. The biggest thing is the main event, Brock Lesnar. What you think about that?
It was definitely a curveball. I did see one person on Reddit earlier today, and they were like, what do you think about Brock coming back? And everybody was like, no, that will never happen. And it happened. So that person has probably got a lot of Reddit karma.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I mean, it's something new. We haven't seen Brock in a few years. I'm a big fan of Brock. Not really his in-ring stuff, but more so just his persona and character, the energy that he brings to the product. So, I mean, I know it's kind of hypocritical for me because I'm tired of seeing 40-year-olds and people.
But it's different because we haven't seen him in years.
Seen Brock.
That's what it's not really so much the 40-year-olds or like it's not necessarily age. It's much more exposure. I'm tired of Seth Rollins because I've been seeing him on TV for 15 years.
Yeah.
But with Brock, and ironically, that's why some people were complaining about Brock Lesnar, like, oh, an old timer. But they're not mad at Seth Rollins.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. So what's the difference? How can you hate this?
You could argue that Cena's run is the same thing too. Like it's essentially a callback from the 2000s.
Yeah,
he's even older than Seth Rollins. He's been on TV longer.
I mean, it's just different. Well, obviously because he's greater than Seth Rollins, and it's his last year. So that's the appeal. It helps when you're a legend. Which I like Seth Rollins, but he's not a legend. Like obviously nowhere close to John Cena or Brock Lesnar for that matter. And now the thing with allegations, so we're going to get canceled up here. So the internet
I feel like we've already been canceled.
The internet is weird. So obviously, guys, allegations does not mean it's true. It doesn't mean that he's guilty.
Allegations are just allegations.
So we don't know if he is guilty. Obviously, he should not be there. Like if he actually is guilty, or we find that out, get rid of him immediately, obviously, but we don't actually know if he's guilty.
But we're never going to find that out because we're friends with the president.
Yeah.
Who's also a sexual predator.
Yeah. So, but I will say on another note, what is bad is that they've released other people or fired other people just for allegations.
Oh.
Like Odyssey Jones, they got rid of him just for allegations. So that's, if anything, that's what you should be pouting about. Not the fact that he's back, but it's kind of the hypocrisy that other people are gone because of nobody should be gone just because of allegations, unless you are proven guilty of it. Like Enzo Amore, he was fired just for an allegation. So it's really the hypocrisy and the back and forth depending on who it is. Which obviously, the bigger star you are, the more likely you're gonna
the more leeway you. I mean, and you could say that it's like that in real life too.
Yeah.
If you are bringing in millions of dollars for a company and you're accused of something, they're going to be more on your side than if you're a liability, and then they're just wanting a reason to get rid of you. So, I mean, I guess they're just saying it doesn't matter, the allegation, because we're friends with the president.
Pretty much.
Nobody has more allegations against them than Trump. So if you are hanging around with Trump, why not bring Brock Lesnar back?
True. I've never seen them this open about their allegiance to Trump. Or obviously we know that they're MAGA. It's kind of even before this year, it's kind of common knowledge that the company is mostly MAGA. But I've never seen them this out in the open about it, like out in the open with Trump, and they just don't care anymore. They just let you know.
Yeah, it's very odd because it's typically like more left-leaning entities that are like all in your face about their politics, and people complained about that, the go broke thing. Like people didn't like that. And so I don't know why they think people would like it.
But I've never, and obviously Vince McMahon is MAGA, but I've never seen him this in tune with politics. Like you've never seen him getting Trump on the show or showing up at the White House.
Well, Trump did by Raw.
I mean, I'm talking about like when he was president.
He wasn't
like
when he was a political figure at that point.
Yeah, but when he was president, I think Vince McMahon was smart enough. Like, oh, that's going to alienate my audience. But Triple H just doesn't care.
Well, I guess the audience is already alienated.
Yeah.
I already hate this product. So there's not much they could do that I'd be outraged by it. Like, I'm already outraged by the booking, by most of the things that happen.
So this night is an exception, though. I actually did enjoy this night. In a vacuum, SummerSlam should have just been one night. There definitely was no need for it to be 2 nights because there was no reason to watch night 1. Night 1 was like Saturday night main event, and night 2 actually felt like SummerSlam.
Night 1 was basically the pre-show.
Pretty much, yeah. Night 1 was a 1-day pre-show.
It's just a pre-show, but it's still the SummerSlam logo.
Yeah,
and pricing attached to it, but it's just the pre-show.
So enough with Brock Lesnar. I just want to talk more about the main event.
No, because let's talk about that, because under that logic, if night 1 is basically the pre-show, they put the World Heavyweight title on the pre-show. So they know that Seth Rollins isn't a draw. They know that nobody cares about what they've got going on. But they still present it on TV like it's this big deal. But they know that it's not.
And that's another thing, too. A lot of stuff on TV, I notice a lot of stuff on Raw and SmackDown, for the most part. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like a lot of stuff on Raw and SmackDown does not actually make the pay-per-views.
Where's the Secret Harvest?
Like, you don't see the Secret Harvest. You don't see Sheamus and Rusev.
Thank God.
You don't see Tozawa.
I mean, are we complaining about them?
I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that it's like they know people don't want to see this stuff.
But they put it on TV anyway.
So it's like all the stuff that you would want to see is on PLEs, but half of this stuff does not make PLEs. And the tag teams only made it tonight because it was a big TLC match. That's the only reason. But if this was any other pay-per-view, these tag teams would not be on the show.
No. If this was Money in the Bank or...
Yeah, they wouldn't be up here.
Basically, they needed 2 nights. Maybe that's why they did it. They wanted to get the tag teams on the show. I still didn't watch most of night 2. I mean, I just couldn't have been bothered. But I do think the main event stuff was kind of interesting.
The main event was awesome. That was the best...
I think that's how I might watch wrestling in the future. Just like not watch 95% of the show, but just watch the main event.
Yeah, because the main event, like I did enjoy. I will say the main event kind of made this show. I did enjoy the show, but I feel like you could watch the main event and be fine.
Yeah.
So amazing match in my opinion. I thought it was a great match. I think this showed that John Cena still has it. I think his matches in his run have kind of been. And even then, I like some of his matches, but I think they've been downward because he's been trying to play a heel and just work slower in the ring.
They've been terrible.
But this match proved that like he still has it and he can still go.
I think it proves 2 things. That the heel turn was a complete waste of time because, like you said, it forced him to wrestle a style that's just boring.
Yeah.
And the heel turn in and of itself was already boring and uneventful. So it just made it 2 times worse. But also the fact that Cody Rhodes is really just a theme song.
Yes, that was the big part of this night.
And really he's just the whoa. It's basically the same thing with Jey Uso cheating.
I think this feud in a nutshell exposed Cody Rhodes. I think you can say it beforehand, but this feud with John Cena definitely exposed Cody Rhodes because you can see a direct comparison about who they're trying to make Cody Rhodes. Like, because they're basically trying to make him the new Cena.
And it's absurd.
And you can see that he doesn't match up to him. He's nowhere close.
Not on the mic, not in the ring, not physique, not charisma.
The only thing I might give him is in ring, because he actually is pretty good.
John Cena put over a fisherman's carry. We were talking about this. It's such a simple move. It's really just a suplex.
Yeah, it's so simple, but it just looks
But it's
like
he put that over for 20 years. And Cody Rhodes can't put any move. Nothing he does looks convincing. Or
I do like his Cody cutter. I will say that. I do think Cody Rhodes is a good. The only thing I might give him over Cena is in ring work, and even then, I'd still argue Cena.
I would argue Cena.
I'd still argue Cena, but that's the only thing. But as far as promos, character, charisma, even entrance themes, because even entrance wise, you could say Cena's better.
And he made the song.
Yeah, he performed his own song.
So that's another thing. It's like, okay, John Cena made his theme song, so you could argue, oh, look how talented and artistic this guy is.
Yeah.
Like, he's incredible. But Cody Rhodes, somebody else made the song. He's just coming out to a song. Why should we? Why?
You could argue he owes his entire push to whoever gave him that theme song.
It's not even Jey Uso made his own song.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That Jey Uso made his song.
So Cody Rhodes is just playing a song as he walks to the ring, and that's why he's over. That makes no sense.
And you can see it, like the crowd was woeing and stuff, but once the music turned off, they were booing him. It was completely, and even when Cena was heel at WrestleMania, it was 100% Cena's side. Nobody wanted Cody to win.
It's just that people want to go whoa and sing.
And even tonight, nobody wanted Cody to win.
But nobody actually cares about Cody Rhodes.
You know, when he won, the crowd went dead silent. Like nobody.
Dead silent. Everybody's like, oh wow, another.
It would have been louder if Cena just won.
Another Cody reign, yay! Like. And he's still technically he's still the same Cody Rhodes.
He should have turned heel.
He didn't even turn heel. He just...
That's kind of what if anything, he should have turned... If he was going to win, he had to turn heel.
Even the point where he has the turnbuckle and he's like struggling to decide if he's going to turn. He didn't fully commit to the turn. So he's still a face. He's still the same boring Cody Rhodes. Nothing changed.
And as bad as Cena's heel run was, like...
Face
heel, whatever. Like, it's going to be worse. It's going to be a boring reign. So... Even Cena in this state, it's better with him as champion than Cody. Like, terrible, man. Terrible.
Yeah. So Cody Rhodes is the champion again. I feel like that's the least important thing.
Yeah, and I remember the commentators at the end of the show, they were like, oh, well, so much happened. We can't even get into Cody Rhodes winning. That's because no one cared.
Nobody cared.
No one cared about it.
Nobody wanted to see it, and nobody wants to see it moving forward.
Yeah, no one cared to see it, but... So the big things were Brock Lesnar, Cena. That was kind of the main draw of this show. I did enjoy Lyra versus Becky. The feud as a whole, I didn't really care for, but I did enjoy the match. I was watching a lot of the crowd. The crowd there actually didn't care for it. I thought there was actually some good spots, but apparently the crowd there was doing waves and stuff.
Nobody cares about this feud
during the match.
It's Lyra Valkyria. It's what is there?
And I want to address the stupid ending here. So. The match ended with, it was Becky Lynch about to hit Lyra with a pipe, I think, or with a crowbar while she was like tucked in a steel chair. And then Bayley came out to stop Becky from doing it. And then Becky, Bayley took the pipe and then Becky was like, okay, you hit her. And then I think, if I remember, Bayley just threw the pipe down and then she started fighting Becky Lynch. And then she tried to hit Becky with a chain, but she accidentally hit Lyra, and then that's how Lyra lost the match. So I didn't get the point of Bayley interfering. I didn't get the point of that. Like, she already lost. She's out of this feud. I don't get why she was here. But so that was dumb. But I did actually enjoy the match.
Well, at least Bayley got a SummerSlam check.
So at least she made it to SummerSlam.
It's more than you can say about LA Knight.
Crazy, man. Crazy. And then I did like the TLC match. Obviously, a bunch of jobber tag teams. If it wasn't for the stipulation, I wouldn't care for this match. But the match itself was really good. And honestly, that's what carried a lot of this show. I feel like the stipulations. If it wasn't for the stipulations, I wouldn't enjoy these matches as much. So I did like that. Candice LeRae took a crazy bump through the ladder, which was insane. And then, the table spot with DIY. So it was a really fun match. I don't care for the Wyatt Six. I don't. That's probably the team you least wanted to win. But it would be better if I forgot his name. He's with Andrade now. They just randomly put them together. By the way, they just meshed.
Who's with Andrade?
Andrade and Rey Fenix.
Rey Fenix.
They put them together.
Okay.
Two Hispanics. They put them in a tag team.
No brainer.
So
I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. As soon as Rey Fenix, I'm surprised they haven't been in the tag.
Two Hispanics. Okay, put them in a tag team. So, and then to start the night, I believe we started with Rhea, Naomi, and Io. I thought this match was okay. I thought it would have been better. I thought the Rhea and Io match at Evolution was great, but I thought this match was kind of bordering on average. I am glad that Naomi won, though.
It's Naomi.
Yeah.
Without even watching the match, I know.
Actually, a lot of this match was basically Io versus Rhea, but it was like featuring Naomi. Like they'd fight each other. They tried to get rid of Naomi first and then fight each other. And basically, how we all knew, Naomi took advantage of that and won the match.
Actually, I thought Rhea would win this. I'm very surprised that Naomi won, but.
So maybe with Bianca, this would have been a banger. So I have been liking Naomi's character work, so I'm not mad at her winning. But obviously not the greatest wrestler. So she's a good wrestler, but not on the Io Sky's level. So, or maybe even Rhea's level, which I don't think Rhea's that great of a wrestler either. So
these three, I just don't care.
So I was really the most hype about Io. Io is kind of, in my opinion, the best women's wrestler.
I agree with you.
So, but I am happy Naomi won. And if we get to Raw and Rhea comes out like, I want my title, that's going to be insane.
Well, what else is she going to do? I mean, that's all she does.
That's really all she does. So, if anything, Rhea and Io should just fight amongst themselves and then just let Naomi do something else. Even though I'm not really sure who she can feud with. I can't, because I see Rhea and Io so much, I don't know who else is there.
Maybe they call a bunch of people up from NXT.
I guess Stephanie. Oh, actually, she is fighting Stephanie.
Stephanie Valkyrie.
Yeah, I think she challenged her actually. Like, oh, after SummerSlam, if I win, I'll fight you at Clash in Paris.
Oh, she's okay.
So I think that's up next.
All right. I like Stephanie Valkyrie. She should be the champion.
But because of the booty move?
No, I mean, I think she's a good wrestler. She has a good look.
She is a good wrestler, yeah.
She's not constantly on TV being shoved down my throat.
Yeah, so now what do we think is going to happen with Brock Lesnar? What do we think? I
think that they'll probably feud until Cena retires.
Which I'm not mad at that. It would both sadly and it's both sad and good. This would probably be the best feud on WWE television.
100%.
Which is sad because it's two guys from the 2000s.
That's the only reason to care. They know that people don't care. They know that people don't care about their current crop of stars. So why not take the title off of Cena?
Yeah.
Put him in a feud with Brock Lesnar. If Eddie Guerrero was still alive, he'd be a part of this feud too. They just have everybody from the 2000s feud.
You got Undertaker.
Undertaker's back.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna see Undertaker versus Trick Williams. So, but I'm guessing I would have preferred Cena just kept the title, to be honest. And I've said this on the channel, I want Cena to retire with the title.
Yeah.
Because I think, in a sense too, I think it would force them to build legitimacy for the world title. If Cena retires, and it could kind of be like a restart for the company. So I kind of want him to retire with it, but I don't think he will. Rumor has it that his last match is going to be Gunther. That's the rumor, Gunther of all people.
I mean, that's just a rumor.
I really hope.
There's no way they would.
Why are they so insistent on this guy? He sucks. He's not entertaining.
His last match on Saturday Night Main Event
versus Gunther. I don't know why they're so insistent on putting him over Goldberg. Obviously, Goldberg wasn't going to win, but they're trying to make him retire Goldberg and now retire Cena.
I mean, what really is the difference between Goldberg and Cena? I guess Cena's younger.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying for Gunther, that's my point. Like for Gunther, why not Braun Breaker? Why not Trick Williams? Of all people to do this to Gunther.
Yeah, I don't know. Gunther is the worst wrestler. You said it. He really is. He's especially the worst, like, top guy of all time. Mm-hmm. Cody Rhodes is very close.
Cody is really...
But Gunther definitely is the
Roman Reigns, technically, and he's still good, but compared to, like, Stone Cold, John Cena, he is one of the worst top guys. But Cody is even, like, 5 tiers below Roman. Like Roman is still good at least. It's just that the other guys are so great. Cody's, like, 10 tiers even below that.
Cody should be feuding... with DIY for the tag title with somebody. He should be in a tag team with AJ Styles or something, and they should be feuding for the tag
AJ Styles is better. I think AJ Styles is better. You could argue Chad Gable is better. I say that jokingly, sort of in the show, serious. But you could argue he's
Cody
better.
Rhodes should be Americano El Grande. He should be playing that character. And Chad Gable should be trying to finish his story.
Because Chad Gable is better. Chad was actually picking up steam last year. They just kind of buried his steam. But people were getting into Chad Gable. Because he's a good wrestler. He's better on the mic. You could argue, if he had Cody's theme song and he was finishing his story, it would be the same thing.
If he had got fired and went to AEW for 2 years and then got booed and went back to WWE. That's all you have to do is get fired and then go somewhere else and come back. That's all you have.
That's pretty much what happened with Drew McIntyre, who's also better than Cody. Like, there's really a lot of people. There's so many people on the roster better than Cody and Gunther.
It's not even like Cody came back with a new physique or like a new look or anything.
I do think he came back bigger. I actually do think he came back because he was pretty skinny.
We were talking about this. If I really feel if I dedicated myself for 1 month to eating healthy and going to the gym, I could have the Cody Rhodes physique in just 1 month. Like, no steroids, nothing crazy, just That's all he's just a guy that works out, that goes to Planet Fitness in the morning before work.
And then wears like a gym jacket.
Track suit for some reason. I don't know.
The tracksuit's kind of cold. I'm actually giving the tracksuit is kind of the tracksuit's cold. I wish he showed up in that more than the suit. The tracksuit's
I wish
cold.
he didn't show up. I wish he would. He should go back to AEW.
Speaking of which, like for different reasons, LA Knight should go to AEW.
Well, he might be on his way.
I think he's on the way out. And I've said this too on you're going to see it in the future video about LA Knight, but I'm pretty sure he's going to lose to Seth Rollins and then he'll just go to mid-card purgatory.
That's not even a question.
He's going to lose.
He's going to lose.
Assuming he even challenges him, but he is for sure going to lose.
Yeah, we're assuming that they'll even feud.
So I'm assuming he will feud because I guess the cash-in a sense came off, like was built around LA Knight in a sense because the injury came from his match. And he was feuding with Seth Rollins, so I guess that will happen. But
he's not going to win anything.
It's a shame what they're doing to him. But
he might get a match at Clash in Paris.
And then lose.
And then that'll be it for him.
He'll lose, and then he'll go to feuding with Dominic and AJ Styles. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. Like, I'm calling it now.
He'll go back to feuding with Solo.
Oh. Well, he's on Raw now, so probably not. But he's going to go back to the mid-card. He might even start feuding with Rusev and Sheamus.
Damian Priest.
Like that's kind of his trajectory. So if he's trying to be released, if he's trying to get out, I don't blame him.
Aleister Black.
He was fighting Aleister Black. He lost to Jeff Cobb. Shinsuke Nakamura. Clean. Both of them clean.
Yeah, man.
Triple H is war crimes, man. War crimes.
I'm the game.
So, yeah, in a sense, SummerSlam was a tale of two halves. Complete garbage, night one, then a great show on night two, in my opinion. Have anything else to say? Any comments about the future or...
The future's bleak. What else do we need to say? Like, Cody Rhodes is the champion.
Cody Rhodes.
Name your favorite Cody Rhodes feud from his first reign or moment.
Roman Reigns, but that wasn't part of the reign. And Cena, but that's because it's Cena. It wasn't because of it. People just cared. Even now, people just cared about Cena. Nobody in there was caring about Cody.
Yeah, I mean, this company isn't. When John Cena retires,
and it's downhill already. But when he retires, they have nobody.
There will be no reason to watch this.
That's why I essentially watched this show because of John Cena. So, like, there's nothing to tune into unless Roman Reigns decides he actually wants to go to work. Unless that happens, there's no reason to watch the show.
No, that is what needs to happen. He needs to cut a promo, and he's like, I'm going to be here every week. I'm going to bring back WWE. I'm going to put it on my back just like I did during the pandemic.
But outside of that, if that doesn't happen...
Literally, that's the only way.
Or if Brock Lesnar just wants to be there, too. Like, that's the only way.
Then we'd be in a Seth Rollins... AJ Styles type of situation. He doesn't need to be there all the time. And now I will say that it's interesting that he's back. I wonder where they'll go. I wonder if they'll address the allegations on air.
They won't. I don't think they're not going to do that. But it'll work too because if they boo him, he's a natural.
What if he's like, they tried to cancel me, I can't be canceled. They just cut an anti-woke promo. Why not?
But yeah, people, again, as I brought up before, people are hypocritical, in my opinion, for getting mad at this. We don't know if the man's guilty. Like, that's all. We don't know if he's guilty or not. So, and again, as far as, he's old. Why is this old guy taking up time? You've been seeing Seth Rollins for 15 years. You've been seeing CM Punk for nearly 20 years. So I don't want to hear any of that. So, with that said, anything else? All right, it's been Crim Reaper, Crimson Blaze, Commentator Havoc. Peace. For more of the Crimson Brothers, follow the Crimson Wrestling Federation today. I'm Commentator Havoc, the voice of the Crimson Wrestling Federation. And you can see the calls I've made in the Crimson Wrestling Federation, in the comic Crimson Wrestling Game, Story of Malice, in the description below.